The key to overcoming rejection is knowing that God is using it to help you find and fulfill your destiny. So how do you then proceed to respond to rejection? Find out in the next few minutes. My name is OJ Toks. I'm the author of Rejected for a Purpose, How God Uses Rejection to Help You Find and Fulfill Your Destiny. If you have missed any of the parts of this series, I highly encourage you to check out the links below, which will guide you and lead you to the first recordings of this video series, and you can get a better grasp and context to what I have been sharing for the past few weeks. I once heard a guy named Mark say that when someone tells you no, you respond by telling them, next. And I'm sure Mark wasn't trying to say that you needed to be rude or condescending. The spirit of what he was saying is move on to something else, move on to someone else, or move on to somewhere else. In the right spirit, of course. Mark must have known what he was talking about, because about 25 years ago, Mark and his friend named Jack wrote a book that they wrote to try to inspire people. Unfortunately for them, they were rejected by 33 publishers. They were also rejected by their agent, who told them that the book they were trying to write, nobody will buy it, it will never sell. But Mark and Jack kept persevering. But they got rejected by another 134 publishers. But eventually, with perseverance and hard work and innovative marketing techniques, Mark Victor Hansen and Jack Canfield were able to sell their Chicken Soup for the Soul book. How you respond to rejection will determine whether it inspires you or whether it expires you. In order to overcome rejection, in order to effectively deal with rejection, there are at least 3 things you need to be mindful of. Number 1, you have to deal with the person that rejected you. Number 2, you have to deal with the rejection. And number 3, you have to deal with yourself. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 13 offers us a 3-pronged response to each aspect of rejection. It simply says, these 3 last forever: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these in love. Friend, I want to encourage you to respond to any form of rejection with faith, hope, and love. When you respond with those 3, not only will you successfully deal with rejection, you'll also get a great deal out of it, which is you finding and fulfilling your destiny. Use faith to deal with yourself. Use hope to deal with the rejection. And use love to deal with the person that rejected you. Let me explain. Use faith to deal with yourself. What happens when somebody or some entity turns you away, pushes you back, rejects you? When that happens, we often feel like someone just said, you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you can't have it, you can't do it, you can't be it. In essence, we lose faith in ourselves. Somebody just said, you're not good enough. And if we're not careful, we lose faith in ourselves. And if you've been seeking God or trying to do things right, if you've been praying to God and these things are happening to you, there's a tendency for you to feel like this thing with God is not working. So you lose faith in God. So you lose faith in yourself and lose faith in God. But I want to encourage you to do the opposite. Don't lose faith in yourself. Don't lose faith in God. Go after God even more. Have faith in God. Trust that God is in control. Have faith in God because God has faith in you. God will not allow what is happening to you to happen to you if He did not know that it's really happening for you. God, through His grace, will not let you go through anything that He has not provided a way of escape for you to handle. Have faith in God. Have faith in yourself. You are special. People don't throw sticks at trees with no fruit. The fact that you're being pushed back, being hindered, is reason enough for you to know that you are special. There's something outstanding about you. There's something great about you. Don't allow the enemy, the devil, to use people to turn you away from your potential. Have faith in God. Have faith in yourself. God has faith in you. The other thing you have to deal with is the rejection. Usually, when you experience rejection, you feel ashamed. You feel disappointed. But Romans 5, verses 3 to 4, which I talked about last week, says, not only so, but we glory in our sufferings because we know that our sufferings produces perseverance, and perseverance, character, and character, hope. The next verse, which I didn't address last week, Romans chapter 5, verse 5 says, and hope does not put us to shame because the love of God has been shed abroad in our hearts by the Holy Spirit. But the point I'm trying to make is hope does not put us to shame.